Hi, good morning, everybody. Today I'm doing what am I going to take on the PCT 2021, which my start date is 2 days from now. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right. So first off, here is the Superior Wilderness Design Rugged Long Haul 50. It has 50 liters internal and 10 liters external. Right next to it is, and by the way, that one does weigh. On the website, it says it weighs right at 2 pounds. I weighed it on my little scale, and it weighed like 2 pounds, 2 ounces. And then there is a Lunar Solo right there. In the Lunar Solo, it weighs 1 pound, 12.4 ounces. And then I have 8 of the groundhogs. They're the regular size, along with a little pouch that they go in and a repair kit, extra guy line. There is a Tyvek that I did also get from Six Moon Designs. That's the ground sheet or footprint, so to speak. Coming on this side, this is a goose feet down pillow, which I found to be an excellent pillow. It's good as it is, but it has a pouch that you can open up and put things in to give it a little bit more raise, in case it's too flat. Okay, coming this way. Here is the Nemo Tensor Alpine Mummy Insulated Regular. And that one weighs right at 16.8 ounces. Okay, has a 4.8 R value. And this sleeping bag here is the Western Mountaineering Versalite 10 degrees, and it's very, 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 very comfortable. And that one weighs in at 2 pounds, right at 2 pounds, with a stuff sack. I do have a compression sack that I use. The compression sack is 2 ounces, so it would be 2 pounds, 2 ounces with a compression sack. Okay. On to my clothing. Okay, so here is the Western Mountaineering flight jacket. It's a down puffy. It weighs 12.5 ounces. A little on the heavy side, but it is super warm, and I am a cold person, so I'm taking that. I have a regular ball cap. It's a Sherpa ball cap. It could be anything really, but what I like about it is it doesn't have the mesh on the back, so the sun doesn't get in. It protects my head. There's a Patagonia merino wool blend beanie, and it's they're really good. I had it out in the snow, and I had it upside down on my head, snowed on top, turned it around to put it the right way, and snow in between the beanie and my head, and it kept me warm. That right there is the one that I will probably normally be hiking in, and that is the Rail Riders hiking shirt. It is a little hoodie, has 2 pockets with zippers on the bottom, and it zips down 1/4 of the way. And that one comes in weighing at exactly 9 ounces. Here is a Under Armour polyester synthetic, some kind of material Under Armour shirt. I'm debating whether or not to take that. There is my that's my bottom layer. It's just a Heat 32 from Costco. That's going to be for sleep, and if it gets really cold, I'll put that on. And that one weighs in at, I'm going like, yeah, bottom, that's 5.2 ounces. And here's the Melanzana that I'll be taking. It's a fleece microgrid hoodie. And that one weighs right at 11 ounces. I have 3 of them. I have 2 large, and I have 1 extra large. And this is the lightest one of the bunch. It's 11 ounces. The yellow one that I have, I believe it's 11.2 ounces. And the extra large is also right around there. So I'll be taking this one. It's the latest one that my son Felipe in Colorado sent to me. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gone all the way over there and bought it. His Reebok boxer underwear. And those come in weighing at 3 ounces each. So I'll be wearing one of those, and the other one will be in the backpack. And here is a Mont Bell Versalite rain jacket. And that one weighs in at 7.5 ounces. It's very nice. Has big, huge pit zips. It's just nice. You guys can Google it and find out about it. I'll be doing reviews on these things when I put miles on them. Okay, right there, the gloves are Outdoor Research. They are Gore-Tex. They're very light. And those gloves, let me see if I have them in with my clothes, or did I put them in with something else? I believe I put them in with something else. Let me see. Outdoor Research Gore-Tex gloves. They are waterproof. 2.3 ounces is what they weigh. And right next to them is the REI mitts. Extremely light. They're also Gore-Tex. And those weigh 1.8 ounces. And one of the things that I have found, as many people probably have found, is even if it's Gore-Tex or whatever, waterproof gloves, all you got to do is take them off, and they're very cold, and the inside gets cold, and your hands get cold. It takes a while to warm up. Anyway, those are Fox River liners, which I probably won't be wearing the majority of the time. If I start having some problems with blistering or anything like that, I'll put them on. They weigh 1 ounce. The white ones right there. And then I have some Darn Tough 2 pairs. One I'll be wearing, another one will be on the inside. I'm debating on what to do as far as keeping my feet warm, because Darn Tough socks, so they are excellent hiking socks, not necessarily a loose fitting, but regardless, the Darn Tough socks weigh 3.2 ounces each. I'll be wearing 1 pair, the other one will be in a backpack. And then coming over here is my buff. And that one I'll normally put around my neck, or use it as a beanie sometimes when I don't want to use that beanie over there. But yeah, use it multiple things. These right here are my calf sleeves, and whenever I have any kind of weight on me, I always wear them. Those are, I'm not really sure what they are. It looks like DEC, or I don't know, Sexy EP. I'm not sure what it is. And then right here, KS7, those are knee sleeves. And I don't want to be having any knee problems. Oh yeah, the calf sleeves are 1.3 ounces, that's combined. The knee sleeves are 2.5 ounces, that's combined for both. Okay, so then we have a regular bandana. Right here is a ULA kilt, rain kilt, that I'll be taking. And the ULA kilt, rain kilt, weighs 2.8 ounces. regular bandana. These pants that I'll be wearing the majority of the time, and I normally wear pants, even on hot days. Those are Cool Renegade convertible. Those are super strong. Okay, the Cool Renegade convertible pants are 1 pound, 0.8 ounces. So basically 1 pound and then a half an ounce. No, a little over half an ounce. So a little on the heavier side, but they're excellent. I mean, I don't have problems with rubbing against bushes or anything like that. These shorts right here are Columbia, and they're the PFG shorts that I will probably be wearing when I go into towns. But those there are, yeah, I have some Adidas. I have some Adidas shorts that are much lighter, but these have a couple of pockets. They're not too heavy. They have a back pocket as well. And yeah, I like them for shorts. Me not being so much of a hike with shorts hiker as most people are, I think. I do like them for being out there. Coming weighing at 6.7 ounces. Okay, let me see. I think I have everything as far as the clothing goes. And I gotta put everything back. Okay, so here is a Smart Wool Merino Wool base layer. That one's gonna be used mainly for sleeping, or when it gets very cold, it'll be a bottom layer. And here are the sun gloves for outdoor research. I use them quite a bit. And surprisingly, they not really cold weather, but they do keep my hands a little warm also, and they protect me from the sun. So, okay, my ditty bag, which I'm debating taking stuff out of it. But let me just say first that the ditty bag with everything that's here comes in at 21.9 ounces. So it's a little over a pound. That right there is the NU25. I went ahead and adapted a shot cord to lose an ounce on that. That's a headlamp. Now I am going to be taking 2 headlamps. The other one's going to be the, and I'll show it a little bit later, it's going to be the Bindi, Petzl Bindi. Both of them weigh the same, exactly the same thing as a Petzl Revolt. So I have 2 just to back up. They're so light, I'll just carry both. Here's some Gold Bond. I'm not for chafing or whatnot. There's some soap. That soap right there I'm going to take out and put in a smaller little bottle. I don't want to carry the whole thing. I'll probably just be using a couple of drops at a time. Lip balm, and that is the Banana Boat, I believe it's called. Sport, it's 50 sun protection. That is some Tiger Balm for aches and pains. That little guy right there weighs next to nothing, and it is a CPR mask. In case anybody should, I'm a nurse, that's how I roll. So yeah, I'll be taking that. Hopefully nobody needs CPR. Head, head net for bugs. This guy right here is my backup, and that is a Kulo Clean bidet. I use bidets because I don't like carrying a bunch of toilet paper in my backpack that has poo on it. I'll talk about that a little bit later. That's just a ditty bag. It's a Cedar Summit dry sack. Okay, here is my medical kit. Now, I didn't take everything out because I didn't feel like putting everything back in. There's some bandages, a couple of alcohol swabs, and some KT tape in there, and a couple of small little bandages. There's also some bandage there in case something needs to be bandaged up. Those little bandages, they just kind of weigh next to nothing. Let me see, I'll go back this way. There's a little knife sharpener. You gotta sharpen your knife if you want to take a knife. I don't like dull knives. There is an Advil. There is, that one there is a Zyrtec. Got a few of them for allergies. Going out there, different parts of the trail. can easily get allergies. As you can see right now, I've been sniffling because I get allergies, especially in the morning. And there is some Tylenol. Now you might be asking, why Tylenol instead of, why not just take vitamin I, as it's so-called ibuprofen? I've had a heart bypass last year, and something about ibuprofen that the doctors were telling me, no, don't use ibuprofen. I don't know if it was because I was on something else at the time I was in the hospital or not, but I'm taking both. That one is metabolized by the liver, and that one's metabolized by the kidneys. So I'll give one of them a break. Small little Sensodyne toothpaste. That right here is a little bit of Visine. Again, for the mornings. Once it runs out, I don't know if I'll buy another one. Scope. You're wondering, why do I want fresh breath? Well, it's not that. I actually wanted a Listerine. I don't like to have any kind of gingivitis or anything like that. Again, the nurse coming out in me. Here's a toothbrush that I got years ago on a flight that I had. Yep. This thing is super light. Got it on, I believe it was Asiana airline or something like that. It's super light. I don't have to cut it in half or anything. Wax, whatever. Sunscreen, and then right there I have some sewing thread, nail clippers, and that little file, and that is pretty much it there. Okay. Okay, so here is my cook kit. There is the Soto Windmaster. Let me separate that here. Soto Windmaster, and that one, it weighs 3.1 ounce. I could get something lighter, but I like the way this works. It has its own igniter. I'm gonna take my these are hot lips. They go on the edge here so that I don't burn my lips. They weigh next to nothing. This is my Tokes 750 milliliter titanium pot. Weighs 3.5 ounces. A little bit lighter. 0.4 ounces. That is a luxury item, and that is a pot grabber. Weighs 1.6 ounces. Bandana, and there is my spork. I'm not sure if that's aluminum or if it is titanium, but it is a Cedar Summit 0.5 ounce. And then right there is my food bag. I got it for a couple of reasons. It's Z-Packs Dyneema. They say the critters don't bite through it. I'm not totally convinced. Southern California, you can't really hang stuff. You gotta there's very little trees in the majority of the desert. So I was gonna get an earth sack for critters, but they say this protects pretty good against critters, and I will have an op sack inside of it just to help prevent odors, but I don't know. Anyway, that's my cook kit. I will be taking a small little plastic jar, probably a Tolenti ice cream jar, maybe a peanut butter jar, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's my cook kit right there. Maneuvering it right, it does fit in there, and it closes. My electronics bag. So it comes in a Cedar Summit little dry sack there, and Garmin inReach Explorer. I have cables to charge everything up. There's the Bindi. Like I said, I'm going to take 2 headlamps. Anchor PD wall charger. It's an Anchor 20,000 milliamp power bank. This little guy here weighs next to nothing. It's to take out the SIM card or SD card from inside my phone that I'm using right now, which is a Samsung Note Plus 10. This is the Garmin Sapphire 6, or Garmin 6 Sapphire, and it shows up on top, shows elevation, but right now, being that I didn't put it on start yet, it shows elevation. And then of course it would show the steps, time lapsed, not steps, but time lapse, distance, temperature. I don't think that they should have put that there, because it's not going to be an accurate temperature, being that it's going to be close to your body, and it'll show a lot warmer than it actually is. And then a heart rate, which I'm very interested in, and it's been very close to what I am, so I kind of monitor that. Okay, so that's my electronic bag, and it comes in weighing 7.1 ounces. Not these two. That comes in weighing 7.1 ounces. I actually haven't weighed those right there yet. I'll probably have to put it in there. I'll put it in there, whichever way. Okay, for snow, there's our Catula micro spikes. There's my ice axe. It's a Petzl Glacier. As he adds the spike and the pick with a leash. I'll put the weight of it on the descriptions here. Not descriptions, but I'll just put them up here. And this is basically my poop kit. You have to poop in the woods. That is the Cool Clean. I think they make them in Spain. I know that it's European. And these are adventure wipes. They very little. And clean up. There's 40 of them in there. And clean up yourself before going to bed or whatnot. And use the same one to clean yourself up after using the bidet. Or after you do your business, as they say. There is the trowel to make a cat hole. I also have a deuce of spades. I chose to go with this one. I can grab it here and it doesn't hurt. Unlike the deuce of spades, it is a I'm not sure you can see it. It's a Vargo, titanium. And they say that you can use it as a tent step as well, which I don't think I will do. My poop kit weighs well, let me just go with adventure wipes are 4.2 ounces. Vargo trowel is 1.2 ounce, and 0.8 for the Cool Clean over there. And that would be where I carry it. And this makes it easier to carry out because that's not going to be very soiled, because the bidet will have cleaned up, and then I don't have a problem putting it in a bag like this to carry it out and throw it in the trash when I get into town. Lastly, this is a CTUG. I don't remember what it stands for. I believe it's chicken trail or something, ultra light gear. I like it. It's highly water resistant. I don't call anything waterproof, otherwise they would call it waterproof. And it's very light. The wallet itself weighs 0.4 ounces, and then I do have this. I normally hike with it in my right hand, and I don't know, may end up in a hiker box, I'm not sure. That's about it for what I'm gonna take. All right, questions, comments, put them in the comments. I'll answer what I can. I think that I will be probably letting go of some things because my base weight is a little bit higher than I would like. Don't recall exactly what it is, but it's right around 17 pounds with everything. I'd like to get it under 15, but I kind of doubt that I'm going to be able to do that unless I just let go of some things. So we'll see. We'll take a look. That does not include my snow gear, by the way. All right. That's pretty much it for what I'm going to take or plan on taking. You guys take care.